How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Bad Guru here, aka Peter Hartman, aka super happy to be with you here tonight. Gonna do some comedy freestyle. If you can hear me, do a thumbs up. If you're in the room, do a thumbs up. If you're feeling good, do a thumbs up. If you're feeling bad, why don't you go ahead and thumbs up? All right, thumbs up. Let me know that you're there. How you doing? All right, I'm seeing your comments. I'm seeing everything. Fantastic. I don't know how you're feeling, folks, but lockdown. It's been 15 days for me. Lockdown, quarantine. All right. You just stay inside. You go out for supplies and you stay inside, and you isolate, and you don't see people, and honestly, that part's actually I'm pretty cool with. Everybody seems to be getting cabin fever. I don't get cabin fever. I can stay indoors all the time. You know, there's been tons of times in my life where I spend 2 weeks in my house, they really not going out, just stuck behind a computer, just doing some work. It don't really bother me. Actually, it's kind of freed me up. I used to walk around going, oh my god, I gotta meet so and so. I gotta see so and so. Oh, I haven't seen this friend in a while. I haven't talked to that person in a while. Oh no, we gotta get a dinner together. Gotta do something. Gotta meet people. Gotta socialize. People always wondering, hey, Peter doesn't like me. Bad Guru doesn't like me because he doesn't socialize. He doesn't see me. I never see Bad Guru. I never see Peter Hartman. But now nobody sees me, and it's perfectly fine. I wake up in the morning and nobody's wondering, hey, why haven't I seen Peter face to face anymore? They're fine with me messaging, Skyping. Here I am online with you, and they're, hey, okay, we get to see Peter Hartman, we get to see Bad Guru, but nobody is missing me. It's like a fantasy come true. I don't know. It's so crazy. The things I think about, they tend to happen. I think about the apocalypse all the time, about the ending of the world, and it's happening. I think about being isolated and not connected to people, not seeing anybody, and nobody missing me, and nobody even caring where I am, and it's kind of happening because everybody's caring about themselves. Nobody's wondering where old Petey is. Nobody's wondering about Bad Guru, and it feels so good not to be. Okay, it got a little sad there, not to be missed. Okay. But I'm just happy, okay? I don't know about you, but I'm not getting cabin fever. I'm kind of happy. Being indoors, I get to work on all kinds of things. I get to do the things and set in motion what I want for the future, and it's fantastic. And I get to do it online with you folks. It feels real good. So I'm really happy. I don't know if you've had cabin fever. I don't know if it's rough for you. But it ain't too rough for me. What is rough for me, however, and this is also something that I've always thought about, it's viruses, germs, bacteria, how dirty the world is. You know, you walk outside and it's just a bunch of filthy animals out there. And now those filthy animals are even more evident, you know. Social distancing doesn't mean you rub up against somebody as you walk by them on the street. Social distancing doesn't mean that you're in the grocery store and you're right up on me, buddy. Right up on me. I'm in an aisle checking out the craft dinner and you're right up on me because you also want the craft dinner. But buddy, there ain't enough room for both of us, okay? I don't want to feel your breath on my face, all right? It's weird out there. It's real weird out there. People, they're not doing what they're supposed to. And what's with the infinitesimally small amount of hand sanitizer that they give you when you go into a store? All right, I walk into the store and they're like, oh, excuse me, sir, please, the hand sanitizer, and they're like, hand me the hand sanitizer, and like, just a little squirt pops out. What's up with that? Just cover my hand in antibacterial, okay? I want it to be dripping down my arm. That's what I'm looking for. I want to feel safe. Are we ever going to feel safe again? Are we ever going to feel safe? I open up my door, and the air comes in, and I'm just thinking, oh my God. I just got more virus. Ugh. It's a weird world that we're living in right now. It's a very strange world that we're living in right now. I used to walk on the street. I used to wish that people would just stay away from me. Just stay away from me. And now most people are. Most people are eyeing me down the same way I would eye down other people. What's wrong with you, huh? What's that cough? What's that sneeze, huh? You got the sniffles? Why is your nose red, huh? What's going on? Where's your mask? Man, it's hot in here. I should have turned on the heat ages ago. I keep it a sauna in here, man. I love it when it's hot in here. And I hear that the coronavirus doesn't do so well in the heat, so I'm pumping that temperature up. Don't call me paranoid. Don't call me paranoid, all right? It's not paranoia when the virus is everywhere. The numbers just keep going up. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000. How many people have the virus? Why are they telling us all this? I don't want to know how many people have the virus. I want to know how dangerous it is. I want to know how many people are passing away. I want to know who's passing away. You don't got to tell me just the number of people who got this virus, especially when the majority of people who get this virus experience mild little symptoms. I thought, I have a little bit of, no, I don't really, I thought I had a sore throat, but it's gone. You had the coronavirus. Oh, what? I thought it was just a little bit of a sore throat. I didn't know I had the coronavirus. Now I'm like out there infecting other people. Oh, give me a hug, mother. Coronavirus. It's a strange world we're living in. I don't know about you, but I'm having some real fun out here. I go out on the street and I just kind of pretend that it's like, you know, the end of the world. Because it is. And we're going to have to get to talking about that. But before we do, let me see what's going on in the room. Man, I'm getting so hot here. Do you know what it's like performing comedy? To the internet? It's not my cup of tea, all right? But it is kind of fun. Let's see who's here. Who's here? Who's watching? Hey, Adriana. Melissa, Tom, Samantha, how you guys doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to the show. Oh my goodness. I have this look. I don't know if you've noticed, but in all my videos, I have this look where I'm like buttoned up all the way to my neck. And it's like this conservative thing that I like to put on. It's like a conservative look, even though I'm not a conservative person. It's like a conservative look. I'm a little bit of a conservative person, but largely I'm not. And I like to do this like kind of ironically. But what I found out is that despite the fact that I do this ironically, and I actually like the way that it looks, you know, it kind of makes you look like you're uptight, even though you're not. When I get up on stage, I just sweat like crazy. I get so hot under the collar. Just get so hot. That's fine. Gonna sweat it out with you here, folks. How you doing? Let me know how you're doing in the chat. You know, I can see your messages. I can see your likes. I can see your happy faces. It's really a lot of fun. Why are they giving us so little antibacterial? I mean, I'm walking into a store. They sell it by the gallons. Budget a few more squirts. Budget a few more squirts. I walked into a place, a pharmacy, and the guy squirted me, and then he did one of these. Not like nestled into the nook of his, you know, like, no, just like rocket those viruses right off his, right through me, to me, in me. Part of him. What was in him is now in me, okay? I felt violated. I didn't like it. And he's just a security guard handing out those squirts. What am I supposed to say? Excuse me, sir. That's not the way we cough anymore, okay? We don't cough Dracula style into our arm. If you want to cough, you get the hell out of here. Leave the building. Why are you coughing within miles of people, okay? Don't you know there's an epidemic going on? Pandemic! What's a pandemic? Is it an epidemic that you're panicking? I don't know. It's a weird world that we're living in right now. It's like the way all the things I think about, they're like happening, you know? I imagine, what if like a crazy person became president? And then it happened. I said, what if I don't want to tell you all the things that I thought about because, it's going to be a downer, but I do think about the end of the world on a regular basis. I think about, what if a virus was released, What if we were quarantined? What if there was an epidemic? What if there were zombies? I think about that all the time. I wrote a rap song called Zombie Thriller. A rap song called Zombie Thriller. You can check it out right now. YouTube.com/happyforachange. You can go check it out. Zombie Thriller is right there. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook, you can scroll right down somewhere. It's going to be there. Zombie Thriller. And I didn't write no zombie thriller like I just thought of it one day. I've been thinking about zombies and a zombie apocalypse for a long time. And now when I'm walking outside, I just see people go, hello? Have you heard about the virus? Yeah, I've heard about the virus. Step away from me, please. I think about the end of the world, and it's happening. And I also think about economic collapse. And folks, I hate to break it to you, but that's happening too. That is happening too. I don't know if you know about the epidemic that's going on. Not the epidemic, the crash that's going on. I don't know if you know about the financial crash that's happening right now, folks. Some of you have retirement funds. So stock market's crashing. Some of you, like stock market, I don't even pay attention to the stock market. What do I care? What do I care about the stock market? You can't shut down the whole world for weeks without there being severe consequences. All right, let's talk about it. All right, and I know this is going to end in a happy place. So if you just hang in there with me, we're going to get to a happy place. Okay, you can't shut down the planet without some serious consequences. Look, if you just stop showering for 3 weeks, there's going to be some major consequences. Your life will be different from then on. All right, okay, you'll stink. And people will not want to be around you, and your whole world will sort of crumble as the cheese grows. I don't even want to. Some of you may be eating, so I don't want to ruin your meal. You can't go 3 weeks without showering. You can't go 3 weeks without people going to work. And my goodness, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Some people are sitting around going, oh, this is just some lovely vacation that we're on. This is some lovely vacation. But I know, Bad Guru knows, there's doom on the way. Stock market's crashing. And yes, they're passing their stimulus and all the stuff that they're doing. But my God, you can't have people not going to work. Certainly not in a system that has so much debt. And now we're going to see loss of jobs. 3 million jobs lost. 3.5 million jobs lost in the United States right now. I think it's 1,500,000, 1 million lost in Canada already. I mean, we can't lose those jobs, but we are. And then what's going to happen? I'm not going to bore you with the details. I'm just going to jump right to the point. It's going to be an economic collapse, okay? Recession followed becoming a depression, okay? And that's what's coming, all right? And that's what's coming. And I know I don't want to be some doomsday sayer and they're like, oh, Peter, Bad Gurus is just making us feel bad. That's not the point, okay? It's going to end in a happy place. That's not the point. I'm not trying to panic you. I'm just trying to let you know the coronavirus, that ain't the biggest problem. Just going to say it. It ain't the biggest problem. What do you guys got here for me? Luxury doll. What is that? A flower I'm getting? Oh, that's very nice. What is that? What is that? A pig? What? I don't even know what that is. I can't read what that is. What's being in here? We kind of miss you. Oh, we miss you sort of. Oh, Tom and Melissa are being very nice. I hope they're being nice. I'm getting a 10 here. Well, thank you for that. That's very nice of you. I want to talk about what's coming. And I'm not a financial doctor. I'm not a math scientist. And of course, I don't know the future. But what I do know is that the economy runs on people doing things. And when they're home, that's going to have consequences. Stock market's crashing. There's no end to this quarantine in sight. Millions of people are losing their jobs. There's going to be a change coming, folks, a restructuring. And in the restructuring, there is opportunity. Great opportunity. Oh my goodness, we're gonna Control Alt Delete this whole thing. Okay, we're gonna shake this Etch-a-Sketch up and start fresh. Okay, in the collapse and in the rubble, we will rebuild again, and we have an opportunity here. Great opportunity that I want to tell you about. But before I get to that opportunity, I want to know how you're doing in this quarantine lockdown situation. Is there anybody watching out there? You're like, what coronavirus? What coronavirus? Get him! Get him! Somebody get him! Get her! Get that person! Oh my goodness! What do you mean, what coronavirus? How you doing in this whole thing, folks? You doing good? Doing bad? Feeling good? I want to know. I'm genuinely curious about how other people feel. I find it fascinating. I love meeting people and figuring out how do they feel on a regular basis. How are they coping with life? And now we're all coping with the same sort of crisis in life, and I'm very interested how other people handle it. I've talked to some people after one day, cabin fever, just climbing the walls, you know? And then there are people like me, could do this for months. I could be indoors for months, just as long as I have the internet. You know, as long as I have the internet and food and stuff. I love being indoors. You know, I love being indoors. In fact, the thing I hate the most about the world is the outdoors. All right? Okay? I don't know. I don't know about you, but I could stay in for a long time. But how are you coping? How are you faring? Sarah says, I feel calm. Great, Sarah. I love that you can feel calm in this situation. I think it's very important. A calm mind will give us better thoughts and better reactions to things that are going on, okay? Panic is not what we need, all right? Feeling calm is very important. Look, you're not alone in this, right? Sarah's not alone. I'm not alone. We're not alone in this. We're all experiencing this together, and we're all going to create the future together. We're going to ride this out, and we're going to figure out what's going to go on. No matter what goes on, we're going to figure it out. Come on. It doesn't just end for us. This is not the over. Every apocalyptic movie I've ever seen, every apocalyptic book I've ever seen, every cataclysmic entertainment piece that I've ever seen, Earth goes on. Almost always, Earth goes on. People survive and they work through it, no matter how dire it is. Aliens come from another planet. Aliens have landed. Killing all the people. No! My daughter is in there! We can't let you go, sir. Did I tell you about my daughter? What was I talking about? Everything I've seen, human beings survive, okay? So we're going to survive this, man. Feel calm. It's fine. Let's work together. We'll get through this, all right? Social distancing. If you got a cough, get off the planet, all right? Sarah feels calm. That's really happy. I'm really happy about that. Hey, I see your happy faces. I really like that. Joanne says, I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? I don't think I'm frozen. Let's hope I'm unfrozen. Heather says, hi, Peter. I'm so proud and honored to be the only viewer right now. Oh, sick burn, Heather. Sick burn. I don't think you're the only viewer. I see other people. You trolling me, Heather? Oh, you're the only viewer on YouTube. I'm streaming right now simultaneously to Facebook Live and to YouTube. Yeah. Facebook Live and to YouTube. And if you guys keep watching, I'll add Instagram to the mix. You know I'll do it. I love being on the internet. But you're not the only viewer, Heather. If you want to see other people, you can jump over to Facebook, facebook.com/happyforchange. You can see all the other viewers there. And we also got some viewers over on YouTube. So don't think that you're the only one. I thought Heather was trolling me. I thought you were ribbing me. That was a good one. Either way, it would have been good. I love that type of stuff. Joanne says, I'm good now. Yeah, unfrozen. Not Instagram. What's the matter with you? Heather, I gotta pay an extra $30 a month, I think US, in order to get Instagram, okay? Let me see if this thing works first, and let's see if people want to watch me, okay? And then I'll pipe out some money, okay? I'm already paying money for this. In order for me to do this for you, I gotta pay money to do this, okay? I'm happy to do it, all right? I'm not gonna pay 3 times more to get Instagram. We'll get there. We'll see if it's worth it. Heather says, I love you, Peter. I love you too, Heather. All right, what's going on here? All right. Everybody seems good. We're all caught up. I love your reactions, folks. Just so you know, I'm at a delay of 15 seconds, okay? So when I say something, I got to wait 15 seconds. Okay, that's not 15 seconds, but you see how long I have to wait in order for you to get the punch, in order for you to react. Okay, so when I see reactions, just know I'm seeing it 15 seconds later. Okay, if I see it at all, which I'm really trying to do. Coronavirus. Oh my God. You know what I really love about this thing? Everybody's kind of like awake. Like everybody's kind of like awake and alert. Everybody's like out there and awake and alert and like living life. And they're like, oh my God, and we got something in common again. I felt like we had nothing in common again. I felt like we had nothing in common in the past, okay? A few weeks ago, I felt like everybody was just going around doing their own thing. But now, we're all on the same train, going the same place. Surviving coronavirus. And then soon we're going to be surviving the economic crash, but we're going to be talking about that later on. We're all working on this together, man. It feels real good. I feel real good when I'm walking on the street and I'm passing by strangers. I feel like we're in this together. It feels so good, right? Come on. Look, normally I go out on the street and I'm walking by and I try not to really interact with anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to do anything. But now, like, I'm out there, and if I see somebody who needs some help or something, who seems lost, I want to help them out, right? I want to help them out. Of course, well, the other day, I walk outside, and I see somebody, and they're just walking in the street. I see this young person just walking on the street, this young gentleman just walking on the street, and I can see he needs some help, okay? He doesn't know he needs some help, but he needs some help because he's just coughing out into the air where I am. So I help him out by going over and punching him in the face, okay? No, I didn't punch him in the face. I do not believe in physical violence, all right? Unless you're coughing into the air, okay? What the heck, man? Don't hurt anybody. I am not calling for any violence at all. But if violence should happen to befall them somehow, unbeknownst to me, to you, nobody's doing anything. They trip on a banana and fall flat on their face and they break their nose and they're also dead. Then it's just how it goes. It's just how it is. Then I won't feel bad, is what I'm saying. Coughing into the air. Don't you know there's a pandemic going on? You know, when I walk outside, I don't even breathe into the air, you know? I hold my breath from when I leave my door until when I come back in. And sure, I can only make it about 60 seconds out of my door, but that 60 seconds, I'm getting some nice sunlight. I'm seeing the sky, and I come right back in, okay? Because I'm a responsible human being, all right? I'm a decent human being. All you people walking out there breathing into the air, you're the reason I don't open my windows, folks. You're the reason why I've been breathing the same air in my house for 15 days. All right, I don't know what happened to my brain there. I just kind of went to a goofy place. That's what's gonna happen here, man. It's a freestyle. It's a comedy freestyle, bad guru style, and I don't know what I'm gonna say. Do you folks know? You want to know something real fun? When I'm at home just by myself, you know, no cameras, I do this, like straight to a mirror, just out loud. I do this to myself, and I just crack myself up. You know, I just love doing it. And now I'm in a world where everybody's stuck at home. And maybe they got something entertaining to watch. So if you know somebody who's stuck at home, share this with them. Let them know some crazy guy on the internet is just ranting about the coronavirus and some weird, economic collapse. And he has a vision for the future that's going to fill us with motivation, inspiration, and hope. But he hasn't gotten to that yet. So you definitely want to get on board with this stream because we are going there very soon or later or sometime. Let's read some comments here. Let's see. Heather's got a love-hate relationship with COVID. It's crazy. I know how you feel. You know, coronavirus is like a loving mother. You know. It might not kill you. But it'll be just an ever-present presence. I had something better in my mind when I started that. All right. Hi, Diane. Heather's saying hi, Diane. Hi, Diane. I don't know who's here, but hi, Diane. Okay, everybody's replying to everybody. This is really wonderful, but I can't really follow it. But this is really wonderful. I can't really follow it, but I'm very, very happy. Heather Boyd says, Peter for Prime Minister. Peter for Prime Minister. Now, there's an idea. There's an idea. What policies would I enact? What will I do? Prime Minister? No. Peter for Mayor? Mayor. I got time to be mayor. I got better things to do than be mayor. How about Senator Peter? Senator Peter? What am I? A senator? Sometimes you go fishing and you don't catch anything. But Prime Minister, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is where I belong. Prime Minister Bad Guru in the house. And all my sessions were dropping the mic. Prime Minister, what policies would I enact? I would create, right now we only have one sidewalk, right? We have one sidewalk on one side, one sidewalk on another side. And I really think that this coronavirus thing has shined a light on how we really should be structuring the roads and our sidewalks in our society, okay? This is not the way we should do it. We're going to be very dangerous. So what we need to do is, instead of having just one sidewalk, what we need is, on the ground floor, we need about 10 sidewalks, okay, side by side. And then each person can just go down an empty sidewalk, right? Just go down your own sidewalk, okay? And maybe there are also sidewalks under the ground, one layer below, and people are walking underground and they can have their own lane and get to their destination without interacting with anybody else. Heck, we can do multiple levels Elon Musk style, building tunnels under tunnels, and you just have people walking individually from their door to their destination underground without having to even breathe or see another human being. Peter Hartman for Prime Minister. We have an opportunity in this age, in this crisis, to take off the shackles of tradition and to put on the wings of ingenuity and ideas and discover new ways for us to move forward, upwards, boldly, forever and ever. Vote for Peter Hartman, Prime Minister. Bad Guru. Bah, 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 bah. All right, I got a little carried away there with the Prime Minister. Don't write anything too weird here, because then I'll probably go off a bit. All right, if you know somebody who's bored right now, send them over to me, because I'm gonna try to entertain them. All right, let's do this. Sarah says, it made me love and value my family and friends and the time I spend with them a lot more. Yet darn tootin'. You're darn tootin'. Before this coronavirus thing happened, it was like I didn't realize that I wasn't seeing people as people, as persons is what I mean. I was seeing people, humanity, a collective, but I wasn't seeing persons, and that persons can just gone. Oh my God. I'm sitting around, I wake up and I wonder about all my friends. I wonder about all the people I met, and I wish that they're okay. I wish so hard that they're okay. Genuinely, in my heart, I am actively spending time during my day. I got time. Just wishing well-being, hoping well-being for the people that I care about. I know that was a weird point to pause there, but the video just cut out and I had to start the recording again. But I don't know where I lost you, but I spend my time caring about people. My heart feels bigger. I mean, I'm worried for people. I have concern for people. But my heart feels bigger and fuller. I feel more alive and more connected to the people around me. I'm certainly more interested in their behavior. I call my friends and I say, hey, how much food do you have? And they're like, what? I say, do you have enough food to last for a while? Yeah, we got enough food. We got enough food. Yeah, how much do you have enough to last for, a month? What? What do you mean a month? Do you have enough to last for maybe 3 months? Well, what are you talking about? This thing that we're in here, It ain't over, man. And it ain't gonna be over. And I said this at the top, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't have millions of people not working and expecting everything to just be all right. So I call my friends and I say, hey, do you have food to survive this apocalypse? I mean, you can't get enough food now. It's too late. It's too late. You can't get enough food now. I go to the grocery store. I get 2 items. I get 2 items at the grocery store. Oh, you want some beans? You can have 2 cans of beans. I want 50 cans of beans. I will give you enough money for 50 cans of beans. We don't want your money. We need to leave food for everybody else. Well, sure. Okay, those people should be here right now buying these beans, but they're not. They're at home going, oh my God, this is going to be fine. Who needs beans? I'm here. Look, I know it's not right, okay? You can't hoard and do all that stuff. That's not what I'm saying, okay? But even the CDC says you should have, 3 months of food available on hand just in case the worst should happen. I think in the future, way more people are going to have enough food to last them for, a few weeks or downturn. We're going to have way more people having savings in their bank account because these viruses are going to keep happening, man. There's always another one and another one and another one, man. It's like a Jason Bourne movie, There's always the next one and the next one and the next one. It's like the Fast and Furious. That would have been a better thing. What's going on here? Oh my goodness, you guys are laughing. You're laughing. Yeah, that's really great. I really love that. People are watching and you're laughing. Okay, what do we have here? Heather says, "Oh crap, I opened Pandora's box." Yeah, you did. Sarah, you're absolutely right. Making you feel more connected to the people, your family, your friends, the people around you. I really feel more sort of connected to my city. I never really cared about even watching the news about my city. I never really wanted to know what was going on because I'm like, oh, I'm so depressed. I don't want to. If I know what's going on, what problems are going on, then what am I going to be able to do about it? And I'm just going to know this information. I'm going to feel a little bad. So I just kind of stayed out of politics, certainly local politics. I don't even pay attention to American politics, really. But now I wake up every day and I'm reading articles about my own city, and I'm like proud about what the officials are doing, or maybe I'm disappointed and I have my own opinions. And I do feel like each of us can make a difference. I feel like each of us can do something that matters. Whether that's just do your own behavior, making sure that your own behavior is on point. I mean, that is really important, okay? You doing you right now is not what we need, okay? Okay, we need you to do us. That made way more sense in my head. We need you to act in a way that helps society. God dang, I love that. I love this sort of mandate for human beings to act in a way that respects the other people that we're around. I make fun of people, but most people really are conscientious about the distance they place on me. I can't believe that everybody's doing this. I felt the same way about cars, People driving cars, I'm like, driving vehicles that can kill people. They kill people all the time. There's a 2-ton vehicle. They're driving around. That's a 16-year-old. That's a 60-year-old. They're just driving around, and it's like, we're all doing it. And we're all trying not to kill each other. And we're all trying to follow the rules. We all do that on a regular basis. I see that when it comes to snow. When the snow comes in the cold weather here in Montreal, snow's piled high and people digging out their cars, I see people helping and jumping people's cables and helping them shovel them out and push cars, and we're all working together. And here in this crisis, I see the same thing, except it's the whole gosh darn world. I care about what's going on in Italy. I care about what's going on in China. I care about what's going on in just everywhere, because I recognize how it's all connected to me and to the people I care about and to the future. And so now it matters. Oh my goodness, I never wanted health and wellness for the rest of the world more than I do today. I don't know about you. I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know how you're feeling about this, okay? Maybe your circumstances are a little more stressful, Maybe you have a compromised immune system. Maybe you're an elderly person, or you know somebody, and you're worried about their well-being. Maybe you know somebody who has coronavirus. Maybe they're sick or coughing up a lung, Then you're like, wow, I hate what's going on right now, and I wish it would go away. But some of us, and I think a lot of us, are having an awakening, an experience of what it means to be a human being on a planet connected to everyone else, that every action that we take has a consequence. The things that you buy, the things that you eat, the health of your own system, the way you treat other people, recognizing the space that you're in. I mean, my God. It is really, wow, humanity, huh? This one globe. Something happens in China, it affects us right here. Anybody else waiting for Amazon deliveries? A month away! Because they're not essential items, all right? A month away, all right? I like getting things from Amazon. And now I gotta wait a month to get it. And normally, that would send me into a fit of rage. But now I don't feel so bad about it because I know it's because other people need things first. They need to be able to eat, take care of themselves. And so we got to prioritize those items that help people. And my microphone stand, it ain't priority number one. Not anymore. Amazon used to be like your loving mother, you know, always there for you, trying to help you out. Now Amazon is like your distant father. Like, what? You need what? Boy. You'll get it when you get it, all right? You'll get it when you get it, all right? I'm busy providing for this family. I don't know where my father is from. I don't know what that accent is. It felt like kind of like a Boston, New York, kind of Jamaica. I don't know what it was. But it wasn't a normal human being. That certainly wasn't my father. All right, what's going on here? I see I see the happy faces. That's good. It's funny because I know when I see that, you're not reacting to what I just said. You're reacting to what I said 15 seconds ago, except I got ADHD and I can't even count to 15. I lose my train of thought, okay? I'm like 1, 2, oh, look at that. But I love the laughs anyway. I know something I said tickled you consensually. All right. What else should I talk about? Oh, yes, I got to get the hope and optimism, and I got to get to the motivation and the vision of the future. But we got to pass through the darkness of the depression of what I talk with the recession, what's coming, the economic collapse. But before we get to that, all right, could somebody tell me what's going on with pharmacies? Walk into a pharmacy, right? And if somebody says, hey, I'm going to a pharmacy, do you need anything? What do you say? What do you say to that person, huh? You say, okay, well, maybe get me a toothbrush, a toothpaste, a deodorant, maybe get me some Q-tips, you know, right? Garbage bags, right? If you ask your friend, if you ask your buddy, if you ask your pal, if you ask your partner, hey, I'm going to the pharmacy, you need anything? And they say, yeah, get me a toaster. Toasters at the pharmacy. Could you quickly pick me up a microwave, please? Yeah, and get me a microwave and a mini fridge. Do they have Bluetooth headphones? Oh, do they have the Bluetooth headphones over there at Shoppers Drug Mart? Does the pharmacy have the Bluetooth headphones? Do they have Bluetooth headphones? Yeah, they have Bluetooth headphones, but there's not much of a selection here. What do you mean? Well, you're in the pharmacy, so you're just getting the one or two that they got here. But I really need Bluetooth headphones. You need them right now? Who's buying Bluetooth headphones at the pharmacy? Who's buying microwaves at the pharmacy? I walked into the pharmacy the other day, all right? And you know what I saw? It was a 65-inch big screen TV. 65 inches. That's a big TV, right? I mean, I'm not like totally out of the loop. That's a big gosh darn TV. That's a big GD TV, man. 65 inches. It's huge. I mean, huge. I can't even show you. Okay. It was big. Okay, somebody Google 65 inches, man. I'm telling you, man. You got to understand what I'm telling you to understand the story. I walked into the pharmacy where they sell feminine tampons and lipstick and also big screen TVs. I mean, come on, man. 65 inches, huge box. Who's walking into a pharmacy? Who's walking into a pharmacy, a Shoppers Drug Mart, and like, oh, look at that. Hey, honey, look at that. I was just saying we needed a TV, a big gosh darn TV. And look, there it is. It's like a law of attraction. Big TV. Who's buying that? I'm going to hear a pack of condoms. Boop. Here's some rubbing alcohol. Boop. And yeah, here, could you go. Boop. Yeah, could you help me out with this? Because I mean, you gotta go with like 6 guys to get this TV. It's now occurring to me. It's now, only now am I thinking through what the hell it means to buy a big screen TV at a pharmacy. You can't be one dude doing that. You can't be 2 dudes doing that either. Or women. Women can live, 2 men or 2 women can live this GD TV. You need like 6 dudes or women. You need like 6. You need like a mix of women. Maybe they're not even women and men, okay? Maybe they're just human beings who don't identify as one or the other. But whoever the frick they are, you need 6 of those freaking people to live that GD TV. Who's buying that? How the hell are they moving TVs? And they got a couple of them. They got a couple of them on the floor. Because they're not just going to sell one TV. Oh. I mean, is it me? Is it me? Because I don't understand. I do not understand. No, okay? No, I'm thinking about it right now. It doesn't make any sense. I got to go there and ask them these questions, okay? I'm going to put on my mask, and I'm going to deal with the coronavirus air, and I'm going to walk into that pharmacy where all sick people go, and I'm going to ask them why the hell they got a GD 65-inch TV. Who's buying this? You know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to stake it out. I'm going to stay there for hours. I'm going to record this. I'm going to just wait and see. I'm going to wait and see if anybody picks this thing up. I'm going to wait and see if even they sell one of these things, okay? I want to see a person like go by and like kind of like consider it, you know? Like, look at the specs. Look, oh no, it doesn't have HDMI out. No, sorry. Not this one, honey. So the pharmacy has microwaves and and toaster ovens and big screen TVs. And now they're just full-fledged like grocery stores. They got eggs and cheese and hot chocolate. I mean, they got everything. They don't have a huge variety, but they got a lot of things, all right? And then I noticed this just the other day. I walk into the Jean Coutu pharmacy here, and I walk in there, and I go heading towards the vitamin section, and to my left is a section called Les Essentiels, the essentials. And what do I see there? I see a bunch of clothes, like full-on clothes, like a clothing store, like a selection of clothes and bags and purses, and like all kinds of clothes. Do I have to ask, who the heck is going into... Okay, I'm beating a dead horse here. I think you understand where I'm coming from. How you folks doing? Here I am, freestyle comedy. I never know what's going to come out of my mouth. It surprises even me. You might have thought, hey, Bad Crew came on here. He had a plan. He had some jokes he wanted to tell us. He had a plan. Nope. I'm just dealing with this coronavirus just like everybody else, and I'm wondering what the heck is going on. What are we going to do? What's going on in the chat here? Heather says she got to go, going out for a nightly walk. Don't do it, Heather. Don't go outside. Don't do it. You're taking your life in your hands, woman. Don't do it. You have so much to live for. Don't go outside. Have a nice stroll. Have a nice stroll. Take care, everyone. Thank you. How you guys doing? Oh, I love the laughs. I love the laughs. Miley says, I once looked for saran wrap at the pharmacy. Didn't want to do another store. Convenience, huh? Convenience. That's why they have microwaves at the pharmacy. It's just convenience. You know, some people, they don't care what Bluetooth headset they get. And they could give a damn what kind of TV they got. Oh, did I say dang? I didn't mean to say. I don't want to swear. This is a child-friendly thing. I am not going to swear unless it's by accident, but I'm really going to try not to swear. Unless it's by accident. It is convenience, right? It's just like, hey, I need these two things. And I guess if you're like a tourist or something, or an emergency situation, you might need to buy a sweater. You might need to buy some socks at the pharmacy. Like, I get that. But that TV, man, I just don't get it. 65 inches, that TV. Whew. You know, can I be honest with you? I noticed that they sold that TV 8 months ago. And I have been obsessing over it ever since, okay? I have thought about that TV so often. I have notes in notebooks about that GD TV. And what the heck is going on there? I think about it all the time. I walk in there. With Samantha Barley, self-discovery life coach extraordinaire. She's really wonderful. If you need a life coach, go over to SamanthaBarley.com. SamanthaBarley.com for all your life coaching needs. Self-discovery, life coach, Samantha Barley in Montreal. I walk into the store there. And we go for eggs or something. Just whatever we need. Condoms, ton of condoms. We need just a ton of condoms. And I walk in there and I see the TV. And I point it out to her. I say, Sam, what the hell? That's not right. It's not okay. And she's like, Peter, it's fine. No, it's not okay. All right? I like it when the world makes sense. And if it doesn't, it breaks me. It breaks my mind. All right. What was I even talking about? My goodness. What's going on here? Joanne says, so how was your day, Peter? My day was I'm just having a fantastic time, despite the fear and panic. Listen, I watch zombie and apocalyptic things, zombie movies and stuff all the time. Okay, I go to bed listening to like zombie and deathly things. I love world-ending things. I like cataclysms. I love all catastrophes, all that stuff. And I put myself in a state of fear and panic on a regular basis. I kind of enjoy it. It's not the only thing I enjoy. I enjoy being normal too. I enjoy just relaxing in normal things. Okay, I'm not a crazy person, but I also like the sort of panic of life, And my days are filled with half terror and dread about the future, and half just like, oh my God, it's amazing to be alive at this time. Look, when I look through the history books and the history pages, yeah, you don't want to live in the periods where they're experiencing the plague and horrible things that are going on. But honestly, I'd rather live in a time where stuff was happening versus a time that you're just going to skim over. Everybody's going to remember the time the coronavirus hits. Folks here in Montreal still talk about the ice storm. Okay, if you know a Montrealer who's older than, how old am I? Who's older than, how old am I? I actually just forgot how old I was. I just turned 36, March 22nd. No, everybody said happy birthday. Don't worry about it. If you're older than 25, you'll remember the ice storm, and everybody's got a story. Now, everybody's going to have a story about the coronavirus. Remember that time the coronavirus shut down the world? All right, that's what we're going to be talking about. All right, fantastic. Folks, you're watching Bad Guru Nightly. If you want to watch more comedy shows, more comedy bits, more other things, just check out Bad Guru Nightly on YouTube. Head over to youtube.com/happyforchange, and you can watch Bad Guru Nightly. We've got tons of episodes, back episodes, some funny stuff, some inspiring stuff. You can go and watch that. You never know what's going to come out of Bad Guru's mouth, but it's meant to motivate you, to make you feel optimistic and hope about the future, and for you to feel inspired by what we can do. YouTube.com/Happy for a Change. You can also join the Happy for a Change audience at Facebook.com/Happy for a Change. Just click on the Facebook group that's right there. You can join the audience. It's free. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is actually so much fun. I've been dreaming about doing this for a long time, and I actually spend most of my days actually for a few days now, trying to figure out how to do this. You know, I'm simultaneously broadcasting on Facebook and Facebook Live and on YouTube. If you didn't know that, I'm on Facebook Live and on YouTube. I'm recording with my expensive camera, and you're gonna have a high resolution version of this footage online. And I'm also broadcasting to my iPhone right now. I'm connected my microphone, high quality microphone, to my system. It's been just a lot of fun trying to figure out how to get this thing to work, and it's a blast. I can see your comments, I can see myself. This is fantastic. I win, coronavirus. All right. Where was I? Before the panic hit me. I had a great day trying to figure out how all this works. It's been a lot of fun. I want us to come together. And that's kind of what I want to talk about next. I want to talk about what's coming for the future. Folks, we're heading into an economic crisis. That's just for sure. Millions of jobs already lost. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a depression. It's going to be hard, but we're going to get through it just fine. So I'm going to skip over the doom and gloom part of this conversation. I'm just going to let you know we're going through a hard time, okay? You can't have millions of people lose their jobs and shut down the economy and everything's just fine, okay? It just doesn't work, okay? So we're going to go through a hard time. But during this time, you're going to have a lot of businesses close. You're going to have a lot of people lose their jobs. But here's an opportunity for us to reshape the world. I don't know if you loved your job. Maybe you loved your job. I'm sorry if you lost it. I'm sorry if it's going to go. But a lot of people don't. And they're choosing jobs and they're choosing things because of various things, but mostly it's to pay the bills. You just choose whatever job, even if it sucks the life out of you, you're going to choose that job because it pays the bills. All right? I had a job where I moderated political forums on the internet. And if you know anything about comments on the internet, anything about forums on the internet, public forums, very often, you know, you're always like 5 comments away from Hitler, you know, 5 comments away from something horrible, racist, terrible, you know. And I used to just sit on my job and just read these horrible things. And moderate conversations and ban people and who would message me and get angry at me. And I just sitting there going, what am I doing? You know, what kind of job is this? I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that job. You know, there's nothing wrong with just doing whatever job. But the question is, are you doing something that you consider to be valuable, meaningful to you? And I think one of the reasons the world is in the state that it's in right now, not the coronavirus thing, just in the state that it's in right now, our part of the world where people are sort of not living their life to the fullest, not truly living their lives, not everybody, but a lot of people, it's because we've sort of given up our responsibility, given up the charge we have to make our life what we want to make it. And it's mostly because got to pay our bills. Right? Got to pay my bills. I got to pay my bills. Bad guru, I got to pay my bills. What are you talking about? Okay, I got to do this crap job, do this crap thing, and destroy my whole soul because I got to pay my bills. Well, right now, people are not paying their bills. Right now, things are going hard. And you might lose some things. And some things you pay bills on, that might go away. You might find a cheaper place. You might have to sell your car. I don't know. But those bills are going to start piling up for a lot of people, despite everybody's getting money, right? Apparently, the government in Canada, the government in the United States is giving people money. Apparently, you know, but it can't be enough, so we're gonna lose things. But when you lose things, that's an opportunity for you to decide how you're gonna want to rebuild, how you want to reshape yourself for the future, right? You know what I'm talking about? You get it, right? If you lose everything, now you got nothing to lose. Then you can start choosing more deliberately what you want to do. Folks, because of the way the world is, I've got antibacterial on me. This is fantastic. Riveting. This is riveting. Hey, Peter, how about you stop rubbing your belly and you get back to being funny, okay? Because you stopped being funny there for a second and you were just kind of boring. So how about you stop being OCD and compulsive? How about you stop fixating on something you obviously can't change? Don't tell me what I can't do. All right. We have a moment of crisis and we have a moment of opportunity. We're going to go through a hard transition, but coming out the other side, we have the possibility to do something fantastic. How do we want our world to be reshaped? What kind of jobs do you want? What kind of businesses should we create? I have an idea. I don't want to swing this by you, all right? I call this idea making millionaires. Making millionaires. Making millionaires. I say that 3 times. I'm saying it over and over because it just sounds great, right? Don't you want to be involved in the process of making millionaires? Think about it. Think about it. You, me, and the rest of us, we can engage in a little social experiment where we make millionaires. Folks, we're going to need new businesses. We're going to need new businesses. As the old ones close, we're going to need new businesses, right? But it takes time for a business to get off the ground, doesn't it? It takes time for a business to get word of mouth and advertising, doesn't it? Doesn't have to. Happy for a Change. The Happy for a Change audience is your solution to your business needs. What we can do is create a network of people, a group of people that are set. We're set. This is what we're going to do. A group of people, we get together and we say, hey, what business would we want to be incredibly successful? And we find that business could be a local business in our town, right? In our city. We go, that business, they're making a great product. They're doing a great thing. They have a great idea. Let's give them all our attention. Let's talk about it. Let's share it. Let's tweet it. Let's engage with it. Let's buy their product. Let's share it. An explosion of attention on that idea. If we all do it, then that business, it starts sprouting up a lot faster. Right? So someone is starting their business. They have a great idea. They want to make the world a better place. They want to improve your life with their product or their service. And we come together as a network and we say, hey, that business, we want it to be great. And we use the power of social media in order to shine the light of our attention on that project, on that business, on that idea. And then we can, boom, make it explode with awareness. And we can give it capital. We can give it attention. And dang, that business will get off the ground a lot faster than if it had to do things traditionally on its own. Got to go to the bank and get a loan. You got to convince some investors. You got to get some advertising and market your product, and you've got to put up some ads, and you got to figure out your demographic, and yada, 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 yada. I say let's get involved with making millionaires. Let's get 1 million of us together, and then we find ideas. We go, ooh, that business, let's make it popular. Boom. Oh, that business over there, they're doing really cool. Boom. Oh, they're making street lamps that are made of algae and they sequester CO2. Let's make them a millionaire. Boop. We just share, comment, like, buy, subscribe, whatever the heck we got to do in order to get that thing off the ground. And we do it laser focus. We don't let it time for people to find out about this great idea. We seek out those great ideas and we give it our attention and explode them. And if we do that, we can be involved in one of the greatest projects of shaping the future ever. I'm going to pause right here because my camera has just stopped. My camera keeps stopping right at the good bits. This is going to be an interesting video to edit, okay? It's going to be a very interesting video to edit, okay? It's stopping at the good bits. Folks, making millionaires. You want to hear this idea? Let me know if you want to hear this idea. Let's see what's going on in this chat. Samantha's posting join the audience. Thank you so much, Samantha. Elvira says, in your hand. In your hand. Yeah, I know I coughed into my hand. It was horrible. Did you see that? I coughed right into my hand. I'll be honest with you, I haven't coughed in weeks, okay? I haven't coughed in weeks, okay? I don't know where that came from. Oh no. Oh no. I think I had the virus. I think I. What happens when you get coronavirus? I don't know. I've never seen somebody get coronavirus. Do they transform before your eyes? I hope that doesn't happen, but I also kind of hope it does. All right, folks. What was I talking about before I was rudely interrupted by technology? Let's see. Making millionaires! It's a great idea, folks. We're going to reshape the future. Don't worry about the businesses falling, okay? We're going to create new businesses, and they're going to have to hire people too. So all we have to do is make it super easy, super efficient in order to get businesses off the ground. That's my idea, folks. Happy for a change. We're going to get great ideas off the ground, and the way we get them off the ground is by shining the light of our attention, and we can do that with our phones. I'm looking for my phone, but I'm streaming with it right now. With our devices, we can find companies, we can see businesses, we can see opportunities, and if we have enough people together, we can all go there at the same time and tweet, comment, share, like, let everybody know about it, even buy their product if we have the money to do it, and then those businesses will achieve success overnight, and we'll be making millionaires left and right, folks. You want to be involved in the process of making millionaires? Do you know that every single day, every single moment of every single day, you are engaged in a process where you, with the power of your attention, with your money, with your energy, you contribute to an economy that makes billionaires, that makes millionaires, that makes corporations, that makes successful movies and celebrities and TV shows. You are involved in the process of making millionaires already. It's just that you're being corralled, by media. You're being corralled by the ads that you see on TV. You're being corralled by everybody else. And I say, hey, why be corralled, man? Let's be self-directed. I don't want to be corralled. Let us choose which companies are going to be popular, which companies are going to be great, which people are going to be the people we honor. We can do that deliberately. And all we got to do is come together. And then we pick a place. Hey, that business, that idea, that Kickstarter, that endeavor. And we give it our attention. We click, comment, share, like, subscribe. We use the power of social media. You're doing it anyway. You're doing it right now. You're giving me your attention. You're giving me your eyeballs. 1,000 of you are giving me your eyeballs right now. Don't look. 2,000 of you are giving me your attention right now. My goodness. Gosh darn it. If we get enough people together and we shine the light of our attention at the same time on an idea, then we give it an explosion of attention. Think about that. Think about that. Think about the power that you have with just your device, with just your phone, that you can be involved in making other people millionaire. And their idea will flourish in the world and then make your life better. They got a better meal for you? Oh, let's blow it up. They've got a better alarm clock for you. Let's blow it up. They have a way of growing plants at 5 times the speed. Let's blow it up. They have a new method of transportation that doesn't harm the environment. Let's explode that thing, man. Okay, maybe blowing up and exploding isn't exactly the word I should be using, but fireworking, that's how I like to think about it. Fireworking, we create a firework event, an explosion of attention and awareness. We use social media to do that. And then so we use the power of our attention, the light of our focus, and we focus it all together like a laser, and we carve out the future that we want by choosing deliberately who will get our attention, our money, our energy. We can do that right now. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/happyforachange and join the Happy for a Change audience. And the higher that number gets, the more powerful we are. So tell somebody about it. That's it. And if I didn't pay for this mic, I'd be dropping it right now. But I ain't going to do that because I'm not made of money, all right? What do you think? Making millionaires. You think it's a fun game? It's a fun thing to do? All you got to do is join the Happy for a Change audience. Tell me you got something to do that's better than that right now. It's so easy. And then what I'm going to do is as the audience is building up, I'm just going to give you my attention. I'm going to entertain you. I'm going to draw in more people. I'm going to get those numbers up. And that's it. That's it. That's all we got to do. And then one day I'm going to put forward an idea in front of you and I'll say, hey, here's a wonderful food subscription service. So you think it's a great idea to help people to cook? And you'll be like, yes. Let's use that thing. Let's tell people about it. Boom, overnight success. And we'd be making millionaires, folks. Make it rain, make it rain. I know. Okay. The only thing, it'd be great for you to be a millionaire, right? You want to be a millionaire, right? That's fantastic. That would feel really good. But second to that, second to feeling that way is making somebody else a millionaire. Can you imagine? When I watch these shows like Dragon's Den, people pitching their ideas to people, it's like I'm hopeful that they get success, but the whole process seems kind of skeezy to me. But instead of people having to go to like investors or whatever like Dragon's Den, what if they can come in front of the Happy for a Change audience? Here's 1 million people. Here's 5 million people. Here's 10 million people. Here's 100 million people who are ready to support great ideas. And if you have a great idea, great. Put it in front of us. Boom. Explosion of attention. A fireworking event. Make you a millionaire. How many people do we need in the group to make people a millionaire? If 1 million people giving $1, that's a millionaire. 2 million people, $2. That's many more millionaires. Okay, I know that was simple math, okay? But I told you I'm not a math doctor. And I'm not a numbers scientist. And, I've been talking here for a long time. Making millionaires. I think it's a great idea, and I think you should check it out. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Why not? I'm going to be doing this more and more. Subscribe to me on YouTube, youtube.com/happyforchange. And also, follow me here on Facebook so that you know when I go live. Do we have fun, folks? Am I entertaining you? What about crypto money? Miley's, yes, crypto money. That's something that's really cool. Now, that idea has really got a lot of attention right now. And so exposing people to that idea is really great. I don't know if cryptocurrency is good or bad, but it's definitely an idea worth exploring. The blockchain is definitely something very valuable. Miley says this will be the new Shark Tank. Yes, that's right, but a better one. Not where there's just a few people sitting around deciding whether that's a good idea or not, but millions of us who come together and decide if that's a good idea or not. My goodness, why hasn't somebody done this already? Sarah says, thank you for making us feel happy. Oh my goodness, Sarah, thank you so much for saying that. I'm so happy. I'm glad I made you happy. My goodness, you made my day with that comment. I really love that. There's nothing that I enjoy more than making people happy, making people feel good. It's my whole thing. It's my whole job. It's my whole gig. I try to be good at it. I will be better at it. Hey, why is my video frozen? Am I still live? I think I'm still live, but my video is frozen. Yeah, I think I'm still live. Anywho. Sarah, I'm really happy that you're feeling happy. That's really wonderful. I'm feeling really happy too. I really wish I could see myself because now everything is frozen. Let me just refresh that page. It's okay. Technology, folks. It's a little weird. Oh, hope you didn't hear that. All right, there I am live. Folks, I think I'm going to have to say sayonara. Did I say sayonara? I don't even know if I said that right. I told you I'm not a math engineer. Yeah, and I know there was no math there. Folks, I'm a little punch drunk. I've had so much fun with you. If you had fun with me, definitely watch me next time. Share it with somebody else. Subscribe over on YouTube because I will be releasing high quality clips of whatever the hell happened here tonight. So if you want to see that again, if you want to share that with other people, this is going to be a high quality version over on YouTube. But right now, I got to say farewell. My goodness. I mean, I got to eat. I got to go live life. I got other things to do. I don't know what you're going to do. But whatever you're going to do, I want you to feel optimism about the future. I think that we might be going through a difficult time, not only with this coronavirus, but also with the economy, with the lost jobs, and with the like. But sometimes it's easy to forget that what an economy is people working together who are being productive. And all we have to do, even in the darkest times, is to figure out what we can produce for each other that would be good for each other. And if you can be productive, you will always find people to exchange with. So don't be afraid. We're all in this together. It's not just happening to you. You don't really have to panic. You don't really have to worry, because whatever comes our way, we will find a way through it. We will make a better world. And I want to be one more voice out there who is shining the light on one way forward. And the Happy for a Change audience, join that audience, getting engaged in the project of making millionaires. I think that would be a lot of fun. But more importantly than that, my job is to remind you to pay attention. Not only to what's happening in the world, not only to the details of your life, but to how you're thinking and how you're feeling. Because what I want is for people to pay attention. This crisis has caused people to wake up and to pay attention like never before. But I don't want them to be paying attention only to what makes them afraid, only to the things that makes them panic, the things that makes them feel bad. I want you to pay attention to why life is worth living, why you want to be alive, and how you want to spend your days. Right now, we're all cooped up and isolated, and maybe you're not free to do the things that you would want to do. But you are free to sit down and to think more clearly about what you want your life to be like when the doors are opened up and when we can go outside and go back to our lives, whatever those lives may be. I believe that when we choose things based on what we truly value, each one of us, 100 of us, 1,000 of us, millions of us, when we each care about engaging with something that's valuable and meaningful to us, we build the world brick by brick, each one of us putting bricks into the wall, into the structures of our society. We're putting what we value into the mix, as opposed to being subject to the values of someone else. I want you to care about your day to day. And I don't want you to sit at home bored. I want you to sit at home getting excited and ready to explode out the door when it's time to go out there and to build, to rebuild, and to create. We have an opportunity here, more so than ever before. And I'm not going to be a person who gives in to panic and to fear. I will not be that person who goes into the darkness. My mother taught me better than that. I am going to reach for more. I'm going to reach for the humor of the situation. I'm going to reach for the opportunity in the moment. And I'm going to encourage you, just like I encourage myself, to do more, to be more, and to create with my values, to create with my attention. What we give our attention to becomes a greater part of our experience. We shape our world with the power of our attention. So it's important to be deliberate. And I am so glad you decided to give me some of your attention here tonight. My name is Bad Guru, aka Peter Hartman, and this has been a comedy freestyle of sorts. And if you liked it, like it. And if you want more, there will be more. And I hope to see you next time. Have a nice night and love yourself.